Funding for Public Square provided by the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, working to improve the lives of vulnerable children.
This program is part of American Graduate. Let's make it happen. A public media initiative made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
And viewers like you.
It's just overwhelming to be a parent, so it's great to sit down and have a set of tools and an expert, an advocate that can help you navigate that.
Every question that I had when it came to a child, it was answered.
The science behind it to show that what we do with these babies early on, with these infants and toddlers, is going to have a strong effect on their brain development.
It's not just about reaching the kids that are at risk now, but it's about preventing higher cost programming down the line.
Prevention is a hard sell.
How do we get from 7 million to 45 million in funding for home visitation?
When you look at the total state budget, as you've heard me say before, there are winners and losers.
I don't think we can wait. So, you know, I think we're doing some great things. I think we're going in a great direction, but I don't think it's enough.
Welcome to Public Square, where civic dialogue takes center stage.
Raising your child is so much more than just making sure that they're clothed and fed and have a roof over their head and have proper supervision. It's about helping them grow and develop as a human being.
Parenting doesn't come with an instruction manual. Yet, as a society, we assume that new parents will automatically know how to meet their baby's needs. That makes for hit or miss child rearing. In the worst cases, that can mean neglect and even abuse. We have seen those tragedies play out far too often in New Mexico as we languish at the bottom of rankings in child well-being. One way to help parents is through home visiting. It's getting a lot of attention nationally as a way to support caregivers and help children thrive. New Mexico has steadily increased funding for home visiting programs, but we're still just reaching a fraction of children who could benefit. And advocates say more investment now would save money down the road on social services, incarceration, and poor educational outcomes. So how can we ensure children and families get the support they need? Tonight, we talk with parents who receive home visiting programs, as well as home visitors and experts in infant mental health. Then we'll speak with state representatives Javier Martinez and Jimmy C. Hall, Kelly Klunt with the Legislative Finance Committee, and Celeste Sanchez, Director of Home Visiting Programs for the Children, Youth, and Families Department. Before we start, here's a little more information on our topic.
You're getting to be a big boy, huh? Yeah? Look, I have a toy.
I've been working with Miguel and Evelyn for the past 3 months, and it's just been awesome being in their lives and helping them learn their role as a parent.
We want to get the doctor's advice on that one.
It's like really good to have like a home visitor come and help you. It's like easier and it's a relief for like anything you are worried about. You know, your parents tell you something, aunties, uncles, and like, you know, if like the home visitor tells you, you feel a little more like oh, okay, that might be the right way.
As a young dad, I was pretty nervous about, you know, about raising a kid, starting my own family. So, you know, the thing that mainly stood out to me about the program was the guidance, the advice. Should we be concerned about him? You know, because he really likes her phone. So, you know, she'll be using her phone, he'll be staring at it. If we put it in his reach, you know, he'll grab it. But
he'll grab it. He's just curious about it.
What about when he's at grandparents'? You know, they'll be watching TV with him, and he'll be super entertained just staring at it.
You know, sometimes here the balance with TV is, if the TV is just kind of in the background and he gets stimulated and he looks over, that's one thing. But you don't want to leave him and put him in front of the TV to watch it. So my role as a home visitor is to support the families in everyday questions of being a new parent. And my role is to present them with best practices. It really starts this young. You know, who Skylar becomes when he's an adult, the foundation is laid since now.
There's a lot of, you know, a lot of baby myths, a lot of old wise tales that may not necessarily be true. You know, I'm all about the evidence, and that's something Tamara she's always great on.
Just now when he's a baby. Every family is unique. Every child is unique. What works for one family and one child is not going to necessarily work for another family and another child. So you have to build that bond with the family, and you have to have that relationship. They're opening up their home to us, and they're saying, come in, we want you here, and so you have to be respectful of what works for them. So then you measure that with your finger, and you measure.
Every dad's hope is just seeing a healthy baby grow up happy, and you know, I want him to have everything he desires. You know, just guide him through the right path in life, feeling confident, feeling like I'm being the best that I possibly can.
They like to be on their side, they like to be swayed. And do you make the noise too? Do you kind of like, yeah. See, Miguel, you got this down. Daddy knows what he's doing, huh? Just having somebody here to say, you're doing it right. Or having somebody to say, you know, this is something that you can try, I feel really helps a family just to step into that role as a new parent and really be there for their child and help them grow and develop.